Fold.
Player 6 folds. Player 1 folds.
Mr. Sheldon, strong.
Player 3 raises to 18,000.
Praying his opponent Hako has something to call with, not this time.
Didn't even consider it. Bill Sheldon will happily pull his chips in. And that puts Sheldon up into the current chip lead at 100,000 in chips.
He has doubled his stake, and look at Hako.
Player 3 folds.
Pair of bullets.
Call.
Player 5 calls.
Right next door, you know four-handed. Bates thinks he's got the best hand. He's got to. It's four-handed. He's got a pair of tens.
And these guys have been slugging it out all night. They provided some good drama for us. So we'll see how this one pans out. They both got strong starting hands.
Hako merely smooth called,
He raises
setting the
to
trap for
4,000.
Bates, who raised, and here it comes.
Right back at you. And look at that. Bates with the all-in chip. Likes his tens before he sees the aces.
John, there's nothing sweeter than having a pair of aces and a guy say to you, I'm all in. You're like, bring it on.
So Bates at risk right now, looking to the heavens for some help.
Well, if you win this hand, I can yell the Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
The flop comes 6, King, 5. No help for Bates.
Bates is now drawing to one of the two red tens in the deck.
Will not get it on the turn.
A two-outer, otherwise Bates is out, and Hako will have a huge chip lead.
No,
Steve,
he will not get it. Hako takes the hand, and Bates, Steve Bates, our Aussie, will go down. He is eliminated in the third spot. His tournament ends as his nemesis of the night, Greg Hako, takes him down. What a showdown between those two guys in the 5 and 6 spot. Fun to watch all night. Now you ready to be part of the most exhilarating, breathtaking poker series ever to be on TV? It's simple. All you have to do is log on to MansionPoker.com. Register and enter daily online qualifiers, and it could be you. Each week, 6 lucky players from all over the world are flown to downtown Las Vegas right here to compete inside the Poker Dome. Log on now to MansionPoker.com, and you can earn a shot at $1 million.
John, we're down to three-handed now, and some of the dynamics really change. First of all, the player with the button acts first. The other two guys are in the blind. And second, hand values go up.
Money back.
To find an ace, even with a deuce kicker, is very strong three-handed.
And at this point, John White more than happy to take a walk and add to his chips. And he's still trailing by quite a bit, the one-time chip leader for most of the early part of the night until he took a couple of beats, but now clawing his way back.
Player 5 raises to 21,000.
Hako finds a king-8 suited, raises it up, as he ought to, and puts another little stack on top of his growing collection of columns.
G-Hawk is what he's known as. His given name, Greg Hako, closing in on 200,000 in chips, and now possibly adding more pocket eights.
Raises to 21,000.
Well, White confidently bets the ace-8. He will be put all in by that man, our chip leader.
Player 5
All in, he says.
make it.
Right back at you.
And what a terrible situation for John White. Only one overcard, and his kicker is certainly not live.
So, our nuclear scientist, John White, needing some help. The flop, Jack, 9-3. Doesn't get it there.
Hako in great shape.
7 on the turn.
10 gives
A
us
10 will create a split here, but White's going to need an ace to win.
And it is not an ace. One more player eliminated as G-Hawk takes the pot, and John White will take a walk. Well, what an effort, John White, scraping back from only 3,000 in chips. He made a valiant effort, but it was not his night as he exits the dome. So we are down to heads-up play, mano-a-mano. The question is, who will be joining these players? Gagan Burke of Southern California, Jason Martin, and Jerry Schrader out of Virginia, who have already qualified for our $1 million qualifying table.